Long, long ago, near Bucharest, there was an old magic forest. To one side lay a gorgeous wood, where everything was fun and good, with happy birds and happy bees, and scrumptious fruit upon the trees. In this wood there lived a fairy, but there was someone much more scary, who lived over on the other side, where all the plants and birds had died. He was an ogre, fierce and wild, who never laughed and never smiled. For years he'd lived there on his own, and all he did is moan and groan. Oh, what an awful place to be! Oh, how dreadful it is being me! The only thing worse than this place is when I glimpse my fearsome face. I'm so upset and oh so angry, everyone should hurt like me. I have terrible teeth and terrible clothes, and terrible hairs on my terrible nose. I have gangly arms and stumpy legs, and feet that smell like rotten eggs. He'd get in such a frightful rage, we'd better quickly turn the page. Now the fairy used her magic powers to tend the animals and flowers. She'd spend her days floating around, helping everything she found. Then one day in late July, the ogre happened to pass by, and as soon as he'd seen her, then he became even meaner. It's not fair, it's such a pity, that she is so very pretty, and what I really, really hate is that her gardens look so great. I'm so cross I'll make her see just how it feels to be me. So furious he pulled down trees and scared away the birds and bees. He tore up plants and trod on flowers, and raged and roared for many hours. Then he went over to the fairy, who was feeling very wary. You put me in this foul mood, and now I'm going to eat your food. And I have a little hunch that you have a tasty lunch, with all my favourite tasty treats, fizzy pop and cake and sweets. And I think we both agree that your lunch belongs to me. The fairy looked very afraid. She said, all that I have made is a salad with some tea and a sprig of broccoli, and for dessert a special treat, but that I really want to eat. The ogre asked her, are you mad? I'd never ever touch salad, and it really upsets me to even think of broccoli. But your dessert, now that sounds great. Bring it to me on a plate. The fairy said, but it's my treat. I've been waiting all day to eat. Please, it would be wonderful if you'd let me eat this apple. The ogre roared, is this a joke? Do I look like the sort of bloke who'd ever eat something healthy? I think that you are being stealthy. I think this apple is a fake. Dessert should be something like cake. The fairy said, thank you, kind sir, if that is what you would prefer. There are some cakes for you to eat, but let me eat this fruit so sweet. The ogre could not quite believe it. If he saw fruit, he'd always leave it. But since she really wanted it, he grabbed the apple and he bit. It wasn't bad, it was quite nice, and so he went and bit it twice, and it tasted quite wonderful, and so he went and ate it all. And then the strangest thing took place. The ogre turned and saw his face, reflected in a lambent pool. It didn't look so bad at all. He had a smile he had forgotten. His teeth did not look quite so rotten. His cheeks had got a healthy glow, and he said, I didn't know you could feel so wonderful after eating an apple. I feel really, really great, and all because of what I ate. I feel so very sorry that I caused you this worry, and I humbly beg your pardon for what I did to your garden. I'd really like to make amends. I really hope we can be friends. I'll call back all the birds and bees and replant all the plants and trees.